Okay, so Phantom Blade Zero releases in about I think 9 months or something like that, the end of the year, whatever. And I just kind of wanted to talk about things that I think I just want to see in the game, right? Because I am super excited for this game. I cannot wait until it releases. The gameplay looks absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I just kind of want to talk about some things that I want to see in the game, right? And some things I think that are going to be really cool to see, right? And so, yeah, let's start off. So, with number one, I am a little skeptical about the story so far. We haven't really seen much about it, right? There is certain like information about it on articles and stuff. So I'm gonna read a little bit about this. So like, it just says, framed for the death of his master and left with a ruined heart, Soul has 66 days to live, alone and hunted by his former comrades. He moves through a world of shifting loyalties and silent blades, determined to unravel the conspiracy that condemned him. So that already sounds absolutely really cool. So apparently, like, he's obviously framed for the death of his master, right? And so now he has, like, I don't know how, but he has 66 days to live, right? And he's hunted by his former comrades, right? And so that's going to be a really cool story already, I think. Just him going through the emotions with his old comrades, and what's going to happen with that, and just seeing where that goes, I guess, right? And so that leaves me to the next one I guess I want to talk about is the open world kind of stuff, or just the world environments, right? I think it's going to be very linear, maps and stuff like Black Myth Wukong, kind of more the path based area styles, right? Open sections, right? But not really anything too crazy like open world and anything like that. Because the one thing that I hated about Black Myth Wukong was like the paths and stuff. Like you would walk through and everything. It was just so because like if you try to go off the path, there would just be an invisible wall there, and you could not go forward. Like you have to find the path to go on, right? And so this maybe looks a little more open than that, right? Maybe bigger open areas, hopefully. So we'll see what kind of happens with that. And so far, what we've seen, it looks great. I think it looks really really cool. All the cool boss arenas and all the different areas. It looks great. So I'm very excited to see what it looks like. And so my next point is going to be the like weapons and combos and skill progression. And I don't know what that's gonna look like, but I do know some like information about it. One article that said over 30 weapons are yours to wield, with more than 20 unique phantom edges to mix and match your suit, in your playstyle. That's absolutely ridiculous. I think people are gonna have a enormous amount of time to figure out how they want to play and what kind of weapons they like, right? And so that's a lot of weapons. Like that's absolutely ridiculous, and all of them have their own combos and everything, and it's gonna be insane. And so my question is, are these weapons gonna have like upgrade systems or skill trees, or what is it gonna be? Because we have seen absolutely nothing when it comes to that stuff. So I don't know, and that would be a lot if it does have all that stuff in there, right? I mean, that's 30 weapons. I mean, that's craziness, right? But who knows? Like that could be. It could be. Could have a system where it works out really, really well. So who knows? And I think it's awesome because that gives me and other people, chances to find out. Oh, I want to try this weapon. No, no, no. I don't like. You're just trying to find out what works and what's your play style and what you like. How do you like to play? And I think that's awesome. I think it's going to be really cool to see. And so yeah, I'm just curious about the skill tree stuff. Like, is it gonna be like Black Myth Wukong where you upgrade your skill points or whatever at the shrines, or you could just do it in your skill tree menu or whatever. So who knows, right? But either way, I think it's gonna be really cool to see just all the upgrades you can do and how OP your character can really get, right? And the next thing I want to talk about is the boss fights. Can't have this game without boss fights, right? I mean, this game is it's gonna be a boss rush game, right? It's gonna be nuts. Um, and I think the boss fights itself are gonna be crazy. I mean, this game's built on Unreal Engine 5. It looks ridiculous already. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We've seen obviously a lot of footage with the boss fights, and it looks absolutely amazing. Like it it looks like a game that's not real. Like is this too good to be true, right? And that's a good thing for your game because that's a good problem to have, right? Because people are saying there's no way that can be true, but it is. It's gameplay. People have played this game, demos and stuff like that. But anyway, I think the boss fights are gonna be ridiculous, like Black Myth Wukong. I think this game's actually gonna be pretty similar to Black Myth Wukong, just because so far what we've seen, it looks there's a lot of similarities for sure, but this game is definitely more my cup of tea for sure. Just with everything we've seen, it looks absolutely ridiculous. The boss fights are gonna be nuts, I know, and honestly, I won't be surprised if this game has the same opening impact that Black Myth Wukong had, just because like the combat is ridiculous. Like it just there's no other game that really looks like this. I can think of maybe two examples, maybe a little bit of Black Myth Wukong, but for sure Ninja Gaiden 4 has some similarities for sure. But yeah, I think we're gonna be this game could have the opening of Black Myth Wukong with just the popularity and hype it builds around it, just because with the crazy combat, like it's ridiculous, right? But yeah, I'm so very excited for this game. Like it's looking crazier and crazier every trailer we get, and it's still a while away. At the end of the year, it's still quite a bit of time away. So who knows what we really see? It's like 8 months away, so there's a lot of things that could change, right, and keep improving and getting better, right? So yeah, I'm definitely playing this game. This game looks absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, like I'm super excited. It just they haven't released too much about the story aspects of this game, right? Cuz this game, like when you look at it, it is a boss rush game. Like there's going to be a lot of boss fights, I can already tell. So who knows, if the story is going to be really too crazy, cuz I'll admit like on Black Myth Wukong, I mean, there was times where I was like, "What the heck am I listening? Like, what is going on?" I mean, it was still intriguing, right? But it was just like, I don't know what I'm like. I don't understand anything. Like, I don't know, right? But who knows? Yeah, but and who knows? Like, the story could be really good. Like, you never know. But I think this game is just gonna be all about throwing combos, having fun time with the combat, and really immersing yourself with like literally it's 30 weapons. I mean, it's just your playstyle, and I think it's gonna be awesome, right? And personally, this game to me looks better than Black Myth Wukong, just because I played Black Myth Wukong, and to me this looks better just because I'm more of a parry guy rather than dodging. I mean, I think there was like a little parry system in Black Myth Wukong, from what I know, but I remember it was like super hard to pull it off. Like you had to time it exactly right. But as you can see on the video there, like when those blue flashes happen on the enemy, that is your chance to parry, right? And I think if you nail it, you get some like critical hit, right, or something like that. And so that to me is just sounds more engaging, just my opinion, more engaging and more in depth with the combat, right? And that's just how I like. I'm more of a parry guy rather than dodge, right? I like parrying. It makes me feel more immersed with the combat. So that's just how I like things, right? But yeah, that's more maybe why I like it a little better, maybe than Black with Wukong. Yeah, I haven't played it yet, so I can't really say without certainty, but it definitely looks more my style for sure. But yeah, who knows? Like, and is it gonna be as challenging as Black with Wukong, or heck, even Elden Ring? Like, we don't know yet. But one thing I do know is a lot of people have been saying this game is a Souls-like game, and the devs have clearly stated that this is not a Souls-like game. No, it is not. So that to me is not good news, but I'm fine with that because I'm not a big Souls guy anyway. I've never really played the Souls games. I know, crazy, but I've just never really gotten into them. I never really liked them. It's just my opinion. I just didn't really feel in tune with them, right? But that's just my opinion, and um, so I don't know. I think this game is just gonna be absolutely ridiculous. It looks insane. And yeah, I'm super excited for its release. So that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and just kind of me breaking down the video or just breaking down things I like about the game, right? And yeah, this game looks, like I said, just really, really good. And I can't wait to play it. Hopefully, it does not get delayed because that would suck. Because this game's like 8 months, 9 months away, so we still got quite a bit of time to see this game fully release. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, have a good one. I'll catch you next time. Peace.